University starts with the sound Y, all right, which is a consonant sound. So we use a university. And what about this? I'm going to write another word in the chat box. Please have a look. Yes. One, two, three people have responded. Four, five. Okay. Hmm. Okay. The reason is simple. Honest man. It is not, the sound is O, not her. Her sound is not the O sound. So it's simple. An honest man. So hope it's clear. An administrator. Thanks. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Who is going to read the next one? The third sentence. Anybody can read, please.
Sir,
Yeah.
they have a boy called Fight for Domestic Help.
Yeah. What is wrong there?
Had
Had. And Hiba said has. That's not right. Had. Had is the right answer. Why? Because the entire passage is in
past tense.
very good, very good. Past tense. So they had a boy called Fide for domestic help. And the last sentence, please. Yes.
Last,
Had. Yeah. Please read the sentence first.
the only thing Adichie knew about Fight was that his family were poor.
Ah, his family
The only thing Adichie knew about Fight was that his family was poor.
was poor. His family is singular, right? Okay. So it's was. Fine. Coming to the third one. It's a question based on standard 9. Those who are studying in class 9, please try to understand, identify the text.
The jungle air crush.
Very good. Zinclair crush. Fine. Do fast. In order to save the time, I think it's better for you to take a screenshot of the question and you can write the answers only the answers in your notebook right now so that we can move a bit fast. You can write the questions in the notebook later after taking a screenshot right now. The students of class 10 can also do because they studied it in last year. Finished?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please read.
Sir, may
Yeah, sure.
it was the Christmas Eve on 1931, and everyone were eager to get home.
Yeah. What is wrong there?
And instead of on, they will in. In
In.
will
Why?
come
In. Why in?
because before a long period of when we write a long period of time such as year, month, etc., we will add in before that.
Very good. Fine. The next one.
And everyone was eager to get home
Yeah. Why was? Why not were?
because the word everyone we use as a common for everyone. That means
Yeah.
it's a common word. So we
It's
say
a. Even though it appears to be plural, actually it is singular.
yeah. So
Yeah.
we will use singular verb.
Yeah. The next.
Sir, I will
Please.
make it.
Please. Yeah. Please.
On board the flight, we entered a very heavy dark cloud.
Hmm.
Instead of entered will come
Yeah. Because.
because the whole sentence is in past tense, so
Yeah.
the
The.
verb will change to past tense.
Yeah. Yes. We need to convert the sentence into. I mean the verb into its past tense. Yeah. And the next.
Next, 10 minutes later, it was obvious that something was wrong.
Yeah.
Here, the word obvious, the spelling is mistake. It's
Yes. Very
written
good.
that Obvious,
Yeah.
but the actual spelling is Obvious.
Very good. Very good. Yeah. And the last sentence.
And the last, there was heavy turbulence and the plane jumping was up and down.
Yeah.
Here, there was a disorder in the word. Instead of jumping was, it will come was jumping.
Was jumping. Very good. Very good. Very good. And all the answers are right. And we are moving. Very good, Avarna. Keep it up. And
Thank
we
you.
are moving. Yeah, we are moving on to the last question of this segment, and it is a question based on class 8. Very simple thing, a very short one. Please do fast. The students of class 8, please identify the text, my dears. Come on, come on. Which is the yes, very good. Light on the hills. Parvati, are you studying in 8th standard or 9th standard?
8th standard.
Okay, good, good, good. 8th standard. Please do fast. Yes, light on the hills is right. Yeah. Do you remember who has written this Light on the Hills? The author of the lesson?
Lucy Clifford.
Lucy Clifford. Very good. Yes, yes, Lucy Clifford. Yeah, right. Finished? Okay, very good. Parvati has started giving the answers. Parvati, please read out.
Once more, they looked at the hills.
Parvati, I guess there is a network issue. Can others hear?
Who
Sir?
seemed to rise up out of the deep shadow into the light, and then together they went home.
Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Uh, someone is asking me if he or she could read it. Please, you can read the answers.
Sir?
Yes,
Answer, sir. Once more they looked at the hills
at the
that seemed
hills.
to rise up
There,
out of the deep
yes, that
shadow.
seemed to shadow. What is wrong with
Shadow,
shadow?
correct. There is a spelling mistake in shadow, sir.
Oh,
SHADOW.
yes, very good. SHADW, fine. And what is wrong with the second one? Who seemed to? You said that seemed
The
to.
hills that
Yeah, please. Normally, who is used to describe? Very good, very good. Hill is not a person. Fine, fine. Excellent answer. Hill is not a person. Fine. Who is used to associate or to describe a person, whereas it's hill that to rise up. And the first one is preposition error, that is at. Yes, that. And now, please be ready for a small test. All of you, please keep your notebook ready. There will be 5 phrasal verbs, and I will give you maximum some, not 5, I'm sorry, 15 phrasal verbs. I'll give you maximum of 5 minutes to write the questions and the answers. Please write fast, and once you finish, you will check your answers yourself. So you are the person who is going to write the test. You are the invigilator, and finally you will be uh, valuing your papers. So please be ready. Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So shall we start?
Yes.
Okay. There will be 15 phrasal verbs, and what you are supposed to do is first you need to write the questions one after the other. Then you can write the meaning of each phrasal verb. So shall I start? Shall I go
Yes,
to the
sir.
next slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Yeah, here comes the phrasal verbs. Please, your time starts now. There are 15 phrasal verbs. Please write the phrasal verb and their meanings in your notebook. Please don't look at some other sources, okay? Roshna, have you completed? Okay. If you have completed, please write in the chat box yes. Okay, Avarna Krishna has finished. Anyone else? Deepak Karun has finished. Okay, I'll just give you the last 1 minute. Fatima has finished. When it becomes 8:43, we will start evaluation.
Okay. Hold on.
I think somebody has turned on the mic. Okay, we are moving on to the answers. So please be ready for the evaluation. Each right answer carries 1 mark. And if it had been an actual classroom, we could have given to the neighbors who were sitting nearby. Okay. So here are the answers. Please check if what you have written is right.
Alright. The place. So on was the person call for divine call answer. You look very well.
Please tell me once you finish checking. Did you finish checking?
Yes.
Okay, if you feel like writing your answers in the chat box, please do. Out of 15, how much you have scored? Don't worry, even if your even if your score is so less. 13. Okay, 13 for Parvati and Fatima. Who comes next? 10, 12. Okay, others 12. Even if it is less than 10, no problem. 12 again. I would just like to know how much you were able to score. Okay? 7, fine. Okay, Martin.
Yes, sir.
What's your score?
And
Okay, it's not clear. Yatindra, 7, fine. Okay, fine. And see, I have given you 15 phrasal verbs. There are remaining 15 phrasal verbs also. I will give it as a slide for the next one. Please write those phrasal verbs and their meanings. And these 30 phrasal verbs are frequently in both in 9th and 10th. And these phrasal verbs have been taken from the previous question papers of SSLC examination. So you can just go through the next slide and please make a note. These are the phrasal verbs, and I'll give you the meanings as well. Please try to write. And if you feel like saving the time, you can just take a screenshot. But don't forget to write them in your notebook. Otherwise, the screenshot will never fetch you marks. Okay. Shall we go to the exercises? Somebody please respond. Okay. Yeah. There is a reminder. Set out to start a journey, and there is one more phrasal word which means the same. Start a journey. Could you guess which is that? Set out, start a journey. Other than set out, one more phrasal verb is there, which, yes, very good. Set off. Fine. So we move on to the next slide. That means the first exercise from class 10. Please try to identify the lesson. Which lesson is this? Come on, come on.
Project Tiger.
Very good. Project Tiger. Who wrote that?
Satyajit Ray.
Yes, Satyajit Ray. Fine. So please do fast. You may just write the answers alone. Questions 1 and 2 will be from class 10. The third will be from ninth, and the fourth will be from eighth. So I'm giving option for everyone. Shall we start? Didn't you finish? This question is taken from SSLC examination. I think it in 2020 or 21. So shall we? Come on. Okay, Parvati, please read.
A lot of people go for to watch the shooting of the film. The film crew
Please wait, please wait. A lot of people dash to watch the shooting of the film. Uh, which comes there? Which phrasal verbs comes there? A lot of people dashed to watch the shooting of the film. A lot of people arrived, reached.
Go on.
No.
Turn
Go
up.
on. Yes, yes, yes. Turn up is the right answer. Turn up means arrive or reach. Turn up to watch the shooting of the film. Parvati, please continue.
the film crew dash requesting the people to clear the field, but all the requests were dashed by the big crowd that assembled there. But
Yeah. Please, please, please. The film crew dash requesting the people. Requesting the people to clear. Yes, yes. Somebody has said the right answer. What is that?
Go on.
Go on, go on. Yeah. And if you are specific about the verb, it should be went on. And the first one should be turned up because it's in past tense. The film crew go on requesting the people to clear the field. Yes, Parvati, next.
But all the requests were dashed by the big crowd that assembled there.
Yeah. Turned down. Very good. Very good. Rejected. All the requests were turned down by the big crowd that assembled there. Yeah. And the last one?
But when the tiger emerged from the cage and dashed the crowd, then they ran for their lives.
Yes, I think this I haven't given. The right answer is anyone?
Go for.
Go for. Very good. Means attack. Go for means attack. The crowd, they ran for their lives. Very good. And moving on to the next one. Yes, went for. Yeah, that is more precise. Shall we go to the next one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please identify the text.
The snake and the mirror.
Very good. The snake and the mirror. Yeah. Please do fast.
Sir, finished.
Okay. Who said that?
Me.
Taken Fateh. Okay. And what is the name of the student? Sudha PK.
Amaya.
Okay. Amaya, could you read it?
Okay, sir. After
Yeah.
reaching my room, I dashed my coat and white shirt and hung them up.
Yeah. Which is
After
the right
reaching my
answer?
room, I took off my coat and white shirt and hung them up.
Yes, I took off. Past tense of take off. Yeah. Next. Amaya, please continue.
Okay, sir. I had to dash a lot of rats who were running around my room. I had
Yeah.
to put up with a lot of rats who were running
Put
around
up
my
with.
room.
Yes, put up with means tolerate. Put up with a lot of rats. Okay. Next.
I dashed but could not sleep. I lay
Yeah.
down but could
Lay
not
down,
sleep.
lay down, lay down. Lay down, I think it was not given in the list. You can just add, I lay down but could not sleep. Yeah.
I dashed and went out to the veranda for a little air. I
Yeah.
got up and went out to the veranda for a little air.
Got up. Fine. So all those answers were right. And moving on to the third one from the ninth standard. Ninth standard students, which lesson is this?
The jungle air crash.
Very good. The jungle air crash. Too fast. Four Phillips are there. Even those who are in 10th can also do because it can be a revision. Devdarsh, did you finish? Okay, could you please read it out? Devdarsh, can you hear me?
Julian dashed to shout loudly to attract attention.
Yes.
Julian made up her mind to shout loudly to attract attention.
Yeah. Oh, and what do you mean by made up her mind?
To decide,
Yeah, decided. Decided to shout loudly. Made up her mind. Yeah. Continue, please.
she was determined not to dash her efforts.
Yeah.
She was determined not to give up her efforts.
Not to give up. Abandon. Yeah. Next.
On the way, she dashed a tiny brook.
Yeah.
She came across.
Met by chance. Came across. Yeah.
Her
And the
courage helped her to dash the pearls of the jungle, and that resulted in saving her life.
Yes.
On the way, she put up with the pearls of the jungle that resulted in saving her life.
Yes. Yes. Put up with the perils of the jungle. Fine. So those all the answers were right. And moving on to the last one from class 8. The listeners.
The Little Round Red House.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Little Round Red House. Did you enjoy the story?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Please do fast. Okay, Avarna Krishna has finished. And how many of you are in 8th standard? One of you can just read. 8th standard. Yeah, Parvati, please.
The boy dashed his new shirt and dashed to find the little round red house. On the way, he dashed a mail carrier and a police officer.
Yeah. And the answers are the boy dashed his new shirt.
The boy put on.
Put on. Yeah, very commonly used phrasal verb. Put on. Where? His new shirt and dash to find the little round red house. Which phrasal verb comes there? Set off. Yes, set off. Started the journey. And third?
Came
Across.
Came across. And what is the meaning of the word came across?
Communicate.
That is put across. Try to communicate is put across. Came across is?
To meet.
Pardon?
To meet.
Meet how?
Accidentally.
Yes. Meet accidentally. Meet by chance. Okay, and because of the lack of time, we are just skipping the close type because we have already discussed some of those things in the editing part, and we are moving on to the last part, which is completing the conversation. And if you wish to have the slides of this close type or missing words, I will definitely send it to you through mail. Okay. So I'm just skipping a few slides and we are moving on to the last part of the presentation, which is a very important one, completing the conversation. Yes, here a small description is needed. For dialogue completion, these are the possible areas from which you can expect the questions. Framing questions, WH questions or yes or no questions. And what is the main difference between these two? WH questions and yes or no questions?
In their answers with yes or no questions, you can answer it with yes or no. And with WH questions, you gotta have a sentence to answer it.
Is it compulsory that you have a sentence?
No, you can use more than one word most of the time.
Yeah, what's your name?
Deepak Arun.
Yeah, yes, just one word, right? Fine. So your answer is perfect. And tag questions. And what do you mean by tag questions? For what purpose do we use tag questions? Anybody?
To verify something or something that happened.
Yeah. To verify or to confirm something. Okay.
Yeah.
And the third one is if clause.
Okay.
And can you tell me how many types of conditional clauses are there mainly?
Three types.
Yes. Which are they, Avarna?
First conditional, second conditional, and third conditional.
Okay. Could you tell me an example for each? Because I had prepared another one, but I'm afraid the time will not permit us to have a look. An example is for those three types: first, second, and third.
If it rains, I will cancel the trip. This is first clause.
Very good. And the second? If it rains, I will cancel my trip. And the second type?
Then, if I had a lot of money, I would travel the world.
If I have. Could you just change the first sentence that you have said just now to the second type, because you need to just convert it into the corresponding past tense. If it rains, I will carry, or do you say, I will cancel my trip. Please change it into past tense. If it rains becomes if it rained. Yeah. I
would cancel the trip.
Yes, I would cancel the trip. And the third one is?
If it had rained.
If it had rained. I
would had cancelled the trip.
I would have cancelled the trip. So the first one is, if it rains, I will cancel the trip. And the second one is, if it rained, I would cancel the trip. And the third is, if it had rained, I would have cancelled the trip. Okay. So that's about if clause. There are three conditional clauses, as she said. And the fourth one is, you had better. While using had better, which is the norm, or which is the rule? After had better, we should not use
Only use the V1 form.
Very good. Only use the V1 form. And we should not use ing to S or ES form, etc. Fine. As or unless, so that. So moving on to the first exercise. It's very important. Yes, if you study, you will pass the exam. If you studied, you would pass the exam. Excellent. And yeah, moving on to the next one. Uh, Students of class 10, please identify the text.
It's from the scholarship, right?
Yes, the scholarship jacket. Please try to do fast. You need to write just the answers, no need of writing the questions. Yes, the first one is you are Martha. And could you tell me your name? The person who has just typed the answer in the chat box. Or that also you can. Yeah, Shreya. Right. You are Martha, aren't you? It's a tag festival. Martha, yes, I am. Please finish it fast so that we can. Okay. Devdarsh. Devdarsh, you're in which class?
10th.
10th, right? And what could be the answer for the second one? Yeah, Devdarsh can say.
Which
Hmm.
class do you study?
Which class?
Do you study?
Okay. In which class you are studying? I don't think that is the right. Yeah, somebody has typed it in the chat box. I'm responding to that. And Devdarsh, can you repeat which class
Do you study in?
do you study in? Yeah, which class do you study in? Fine. Any other option? Any other possibility? Which class are you in? Or which is your class? Okay. And the third one. See, you won the scholarship jacket. I'm sorry, aren't you is appropriate for A. You are Martha, aren't you? But for the third one, you won the scholarship jacket. There is no auxiliary word. I'm sorry, won't you is not the right answer. You won, yes, definitely. Didn't you? Didn't you? You won the scholarship jacket. One is equal to did plus win. DID. Did plus win. And when we split the verb like this, we get the auxiliary verb did. Since the sentence is positive, we use not along with did. Did plus not is equal to didn't, and the tag will be didn't you. And the last one is gonna read. Avarna, can you?
Sir, let me try.
Yeah, please. The reporter is asking something, to which Martha responds, "No, I didn't pay anything." No, you pay anything, don't you? No. Did you? Who said that? Let me check once again. Did you pay for it, Devdash? Yeah, fine. That's the perfect answer. Did you pay for it? Yes, didn't you pay for it? That is also nice. Yeah. Uh, Different answer. Didn't you pay for it? No, I didn't pay for it. Fine. So moving on to the next one. Shall we?
Sir, our program is scheduled for 9:50, so we have to wind up the program.
Fine. I thought that it was up to 9:30. That is why I wish I will send you the remaining presentations to you as mail attached. So let me give you my mail ID so that if you wish, you can just contact me through mail. This is my mail ID. Hope it's is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And there is one more thing I would like to show you. Please note it down and just send me a mail if you need the materials for this. And there is something else which I would like to show you. I have a blog which is explorationsforever.blogspot.com, and in which you have a couple of resources for class 10. You can see something like this. A few worksheets are there. For ninth, there are a few things. You can, if it is profile writing, you can just go there, click, and it will appear in a different page. A few worksheets are there. Class 8 also, a few things are there. Okay, so that is all for now. And yeah, it's time to wind up, it seems. So I was under the impression that the session extends up to 9:30. So that's why I just skipped something in between, and yeah, so that's all. And if you can, if you wish any other clarification, you can contact me through mail. I will surely respond to you. Okay, so I'm just winding up. Thank you, Narayanan sir, for giving me a wonderful chance to be a part of this, I should say, um, a gathering of the academics. So let me wind up here.
Okay, tell me, dear friends, how was today's class? Please give your opinion regarding the class.
Sir, may I? Thank you. Sir, I'm Libin K Kurian, studying at the 10th Standard Government Higher Secondary School there in Noor, and I have in fact very much enjoyed your session here today, especially because it's on exam orientation, and that you have handled the leftover section from the last one. Because it is kind of, you can feel the tension approaching as the exams really, really close and getting closer and closer by the day. What shall I say, by the minute, because it's that kind of a feeling right now. And such sessions in such a time are, in fact, very, very helpful to all the students who attended, because it's revising us on, how much we should prepare for it. Like, it's helping us prepare for it. It's preparing us for the examinations itself, which is a really wonderful thing in itself. And sir, Libin sir, you have handled the session so wonderfully that I understood that everything you told me. My usual way of approaching the fill in the blanks type question that we handled here today is just, that gut feeling. Like, I'll try saying it like, is it going to be right? Is this the correct word for this? But experiment with it and just write the answer. Like, teacher will ask reason for writing that answer there. But, and I'll be like, I felt like that was an answer. That was just it. Like, everyone will start laughing, but that's just how it is for me. Like, I don't know why it is there, why the answer is there, but I kind of have a gut feeling that it is. And it most of the time turns out to be right. And thank you, sir, for handling such a wonderful session, because, I got to know a little bit more reason regarding why said words make the answer to the question. And yes, it was really helpful for all the students that attended here, regardless of their standard, like whatever class they're studying at, 10th, 8th, 9th, or whatever. This question is something, these types of questions are some things that they should know how to answer. Thank you, sir, for spending your valuable time here doing that. Thank you.
Okay, any others? May I? Yes. This class was so interesting and I felt very nice. This class was very nice. I have no words to express my happiness. Thank you, sir. I'm so much thankful to you for this class. Thank you, sir.
Anyone else?
Avarna Krishna is not there.
Yes, sir, I'm here. Okay. Thank you, sir, for your valuable words and valuable informations. And thank you for being a part of today's session of lab. Now, I would like to welcome Insha from MKH MMOVHSS Mukam for a vote of thanks.
Insha, unmute your mic. Insha is not there.
Insha, are you there?
Sir, I think Insha is not in the live.
Avarna, you may give the vote of thanks. Will you do it? Or shall I ask Deepak Karun?
Sir, you may ask to Libin K Kurian.
Who is ready?
Sir, I can give it.
Okay.
respected dignitaries on the dais, teachers, and my dear friends. This was the 85th session of the Language Acquisition Program conducted by the English Association, and this time it was on exam orientation. And this is the second part of said session. And this time it was handled by Libin K Kurian sir, who handled the sessions very fantastically. In fact, my attention didn't go anywhere else and was always on this session. His way of explaining stuff were in fact so fabulous that almost everyone, it was so slow yet still so calm that almost everyone who attended this class can surely understand it. Thank you, sir, for explaining so many valuable things here in such a short span of time for us tonight. And sir, if you would really like to explain the rest of the stuff that you want to present here, like I believe you can send that to our answer. So moving on, today's session was inaugurated by Rajama ma'am, is a DAO of Talipramban, and she inaugurated the session. Thank you, ma'am, for inaugurating today's lab. And yes, this session was presided over by Pavitra PV of DHS Parvadanur. Thank you, Pavitra, for presiding over the session really fantastically. Next, I would like to thank the anchor, the prayer. That's Varna Krishnan was the anchor, and Rayon Parveen was the one who did the prayer. Thank you guys for doing your job so well, because especially Avarna's anchoring just really well done. Thank you guys for doing what you did. Next, I would like to thank the welcome speaker, and of course, the word of thanks is now absent. Next, I would like to thank the welcome speaker, that is Saranya S. from NGHS Chadayamangalam. She did it really well, so that we got that feeling like, with that ambience to go on with the program. And welcome to all of this program. So thank you, Saranya. And yes, that'll be it. Thank you everyone for tuning in for today's lab. And with that, I would like to end my word of thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, Deepak. Success is not final. Failure is not failure. It is the courage as building blocks and focus on determination and positive mindset and hard work to achieve what you want in your life. We have reached the end of today's lab session. Thank you for your cooperation and support. Thank you and have a nice day.